2, 3, and.
Hi, Royal Remnant family. How are you? I know it has been a while since we have spoken, since I have been on here. I apologize for the inconsistency, but I am going to do better. And I appreciate you all staying on this journey with me as we go through the process and as we build. But I wanted to take a moment and share something with you all. The last time that we met, we were on with my hairstylist, Danielle Lowe from Hair Therapy by Danielle. We had an amazing conversation. We had a lot of great feedback from you all regarding our conversation. And while I was getting my scalp treatment and my locks retwisted, we started having great conversation. And in the middle of that conversation, we were like, we need to press record. We need to press record and we need to share this conversation and then get feedback from you all because we want to know what you all think and what other conversations do you want to have. If you would like for us to go live so you can join in the conversation, if you would like to be a part of our conversations, or even if it's not just me and her, if you want to have a conversation and go live, please feel free to comment, let me know, or message me. I want you to listen to our conversation, provide your feedback. This is, as we said, this podcast is about building, growing, and just conversations that we need to have as a culture. We were talking about dating. We were talking about the levels of dating and the power of conversations that is needed. We understand, as we mentioned in our last podcast, that a lot of things that happen is carried in our hair. So, a lot of conversations we have in the hair salon. And of course, we talk about our personal business, and of course, it's kind of therapeutic as well. But this conversation, I feel like, really is important. And we didn't even go into as much or as in depth as I think we could have. But it was a start of a conversation. So we would love to have you all's feedback. To maybe we can continue the conversation. I would love to have some men's opinion, some other people's opinion, and maybe we can do a panel conversation about it. So tune in and hear what we had to say. Not really. There you go.
Okay, now I can see.
Okay, so what was the question again?
Okay, so we having a conversation. Okay, now I can see both of us.
Okay.
About levels of dating.
Okay.
I guess you can call it.
Yeah.
So there are stages
Stages
of dating in relationships.
Okay.
So you got the talking, the dating.
Now,
The
for some people, it's talking, dating, exclusively dating, then relationship, engagement, marriage.
Okay.
That's for some people. Some people, it's talking, dating, relationship, talking, dating, relationship, engagement, marriage. Some people, it's dating, relationship, engagement, marriage.
Right.
Or like
I feel like people get in trouble because there's a gray area. People don't always have the conversation to define it.
Right.
So some people feel like when you're dating, it's a relationship, or that's when you exclusive. Sometimes dating isn't always exclusive.
So I think the problem comes in at is when people are not having the conversation of what it
Right.
is. So for me, if we just exchange phone numbers,
Right.
right? And we're getting to know each other, the basic surface level stuff.
That's
We're
the
talking.
That's the talking stage.
Now, once you make it past, hey, let's go on our first date. After that first date, and you realize this is somebody that I want to continue to date,
Then
now
we're
you're dating, right?
Past the first date is dating.
Past the
Because
first
you're gonna
date,
continue to see this person.
right?
Now this is when there has to be a conversation. Are
Mhm.
we dating exclusively? Are we dating to the point where you're dating other people?
Right.
Right.
But many people don't have that conversation, so they take it once that they second, third, or fourth date, or once they sleep with that person, now they're in a relationship.
Like that's a whole nother conversation. Because people, that's what I'm gonna say. Because I always thought when you date, you're dating to see who you want to be in a relationship.
Right.
So in my mind, it was like you might date one, two, three people, and then pick who you want to be in a relationship. But everybody don't think like that.
No.
So you date, and some people be like, "Oh, I'm dating, but that's my boyfriend or my girlfriend." So you're dating exclusively, right? But then a lot of times, in my opinion, guys date,
Mhm.
and the girl will think she in a relationship,
Mhm.
but the guy dating,
But see,
dating
so this,
around,
so this is
but there's
why,
never a conversation. So that's where the gray area comes into
yes,
play.
there's no conversation but behaviors.
Right.
So men
Assumptions and
and
behavior.
assumptions and behaviors. So women tend to see a man showing up for them in certain ways as, oh, that's
Because
my,
we're emotional.
yeah, oh, that's my man, or we instantly go there
Because
because,
he acting like a certain way.
but see, women have to remember too. You probably got your whole life planned out by week 2 of talking to that person. You know what I'm saying? So
But then in a man mind, I ain't never say that.
I never,
I don't care what I did, I ain't never say
yeah,
that.
like so in their mind, yeah, I'm showing up for you. I like you.
Right.
You know, yeah, I'm showing up for you. I care about you. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't say that we were
I
in a
never
relationship.
said that.
We never had that conversation.
We even got a baby together, but I ain't never say we was together. Don't get me started.
But that's the reality of it. Why?
Right.
Because
But we so emotional, we hooked on.
we don't take into consideration the conversations that need to have, and we assume that because certain behaviors are in place, that is automatic to certain titles, and that's not. If
Right.
you sleeping with somebody, it don't matter if it's a one night stand or your husband, a baby can come out of it. So that doesn't mean you're dating,
Right.
and that doesn't mean you're gonna keep a person around. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
A baby does not keep a person.
No.
I don't care what the title is.
So you got to have that conversation, and people have to stop being afraid
To
of
have
having
the
the
conversation. Do not leave anything up to question. If it's a question,
and you need to say, "Hey, what is dating to you?"
and let's be honest now, you can have a conversation. The person's gonna tell you the truth. So you might as well have the conversation so at least you can see it. At least tell me I.
And I'm gonna say this for females to protect your heart, you let him answer. You don't tell him what you think because that gives the man the playbook of how to treat you,
girl, you
how to cater to you, and what I'm gonna do to get you. You're spilling everything out. So when a man tells you, well, what kind of man are you looking for, and you start
you get in the playbook, honey.
yeah, you ironing that out. So for me, it's what kind of man are you, or what do you?
Exactly.
What does dating look like for you? Well, okay, so is dating you're dating multiple people? Okay, does that include sex?
Right.
You know, or are you just getting to know that person, or are you sexually active with all these people?
And ask him what he looking for. Stop letting them tell you or ask you what they want. The biggest lesson I've ever learned.
Period.
Stop telling them what you want, because all they're gonna do is give you what you ask for.
Exactly.
Give you what you ask for, and eventually they're gonna get tired of playing the role, and that's how it is. Eventually the mask is gonna come off, and they're gonna be the real them.
Or you're gonna be 5-6 years into a relationship dealing with somebody and y'all don't never have no title, y'all ain't married, you're expecting for him to propose at some point in time, y'all even got a child involved, and y'all might even be living together. But in this man's mind, that's what exactly it is.
That's what she asked for.
With his baby mama or this child's mother, because people don't like the word baby mama now, this child's mother, and blah, 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 blah. But we get stuck in the behaviors of this man. Oh my gosh, he done brought me this. Oh my gosh, he's doing this. Oh my gosh, the conversation. Oh my gosh, the sex is so good. Da, 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 da. You're so sprung and caught up, but you're not paying attention to what he's saying out of his mouth. This man might have told you 10 times already he don't ever want to get married.
And don't let him be paying all the bills.
Now you really stuck.
And then you wonder why he don't want to get married, because he giving you everything. Why he gotta marry? Why he gotta marry you?
He don't. He don't. And then here's the thing too. What people have to, men and women, you need to listen to what a person is saying and what they're doing. So if I'm telling you that I'm only looking for a life partner, or I'm not looking to like settle down, but I just want somebody to have fun with and talk to and all of that. And so they're showing up, y'all are going out, and don't think that the more time you spend with that person is going to change that person's mind.
Okay.
It's not. It don't matter how good the sex is, it's not going to change that person's mind if they've already made up in their mind that they don't want that. If you want that, deal with somebody that wants exactly what you want. Align yourself with that same kind of person, because when you don't, that's where feelings get hurt. That's where broken relationships and broken because somebody assumed nobody had the conversation and everybody walking around just paying attention to behaviors and not really talking.
Everybody in the gray area with their own.
Everybody in the gray area.
He assumed one thing, she assumed the other thing. And nobody knows what's really what.
Nobody talking about nothing. He assuming that you okay with his situation in his life and what he want, and you assuming that he gonna change.
And guess what? In the man mind, well, she ain't said nothing. I'm still getting what I want. She still getting what she want. Ain't nobody said nothing. We good.
And then when you bring it up, and he like, I told you. And the moment that man tell you, I told you,
you can't say that.
You cannot get mad because you then put your wants and desires on him. He already told you, or her, vice versa. This plays for both sides. If somebody has already told you what they want, let's reverse it, right? Because I don't want people to see this video and be like, oh, y'all bashing men. No, let's reverse it.
Yeah.
Men, if a woman tells you she wants marriage and a child, and that's what she wants, and you know that's not what you want, stop with her thinking that she's okay with what it is. She's not. She's thinking that there's some point in time in y'all relationship, she is going to change your mind and you are going to want to marry her. She thinks that every move she makes in the bedroom, how many meals she cooks for you at home, how much selfish she is, and how much she is your piece.
Changing her
Because that's what she is doing that because she thinks at some point in time you are going to marry her. And in 10 years down the line, and y'all done got a child involved and all this other stuff, she looking for you to put a ring on it now because now you got a kid involved.
Or two, or
three. Y'all steady popping out babies. And then you marry her because she done had your child, knowing that you don't really want to be a husband. Now y'all got issues in y'all marriage because this is what she wanted. Then resentment comes in because it ain't what you wanted. When both of y'all could have had prevented it from
the
stating
beginning.
what you wanted,
a conversation,
and aligning with the type of person that aligns with what you want out of life. And it is okay to be single and explore life. Somebody, it's okay to date multiple people as long as you are being honest with yourself and being honest with the people that.
And we ain't say sleep with all them people either. I'm just saying. We did not say sleep with everybody. We said date. Get to know people.
And listen, let me say why she reiterated. Let's
Jesus.
because sex clouds your
Judgment.
judgment, whether you want to believe it or not. No matter how much you can say, you can handle it, and this, that, and the third, and I ain't gonna get my feelings involved, and we okay, and this is.
And women don't lie because we are emotional.
And it ain't just women. Because listen,
It ain't
men,
just us, but we are.
But men are, listen,
They
one thing I
emotional
have
too.
learned is men are emotional too. Men get attached to
And
men,
territorial.
and territorial.
No matter how many women y'all sleeping with, y'all are territorial.
So it comes down to, again, having the conversations of what it is. And if you don't know what you want, don't bring somebody else into your chaos until you know what you want. Or be honest about, hey, listen, I don't really know what I'm looking for.
Right, be real.
I don't really know what I'm looking for. And when somebody tells you that, accept that. Like,
or not. Or
but
you can
when
walk away.
But when I say accept it, I mean accept it and make your decision on what you want to do. You can accept it and still talk to that person, or you can accept it and say, no, I want somebody that knows what they want. It's up to you, but you can't go in there, oh, you playing games because you don't know what you want and did it. No, they're telling you, I don't really know what I want.
Right. Because, but it's playing games when you act like you do and
right.
You don't.
That's what's playing games. The manipulation, the lies, the deceit, all of that, the gaslighting, all of that is what causes the
drama. It's like a snowball. It's just one thing.
And what causes the confusion is what causes people to be uncertain. Is playing of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You can't and still be like, oh my gosh, well I told you, but you at this time you telling her, well I only want to be with you, and you the only person I'm dealing with. Knowing you telling 5 other people, you probably got 5 text messages scheduled to go out and say good morning, beautiful, every morning.
What? You send it to all of us.
Like
every woman get that message.
Everybody got
beautiful. Oh
right. Everybody got a nickname, so you don't run the risk of saying the wrong name to the wrong person. Come on now, like be honest with what y'all looking for.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful. You just said it.
We can do a whole nother video on the good morning, beautiful.
Don't text me about what's my name. Say my name so I know it's real.
My name.
Like, for real.
Oh goodness.
For real. Okay, what's the next question?
Okay, I guess we finished.
We get on the dating.
All right. So, as you can see, we had some great conversation, but we want your feedback. So, as we asked, what's the next question? I hope you enjoyed. Please comment your opinions, whether you agree or disagree, whether it hit home. We want feedback. Let's interact. Let's grow the community, share, and do not forget to subscribe. I hope you guys are having a great and wonderful day, and I will talk to you all soon.